Washington starts off with the ball in their red. Atlanta with the white jerseys on, opposing. First on the defensive end, Shakira Austin rims Alicia Gray short on the three. 7 threes that were made in the previous game against Seattle. That is something that we haven't grown to see against the Dream, and right away, and an opportunity for the three-point play, and off the mark on the free throw, Alicia Gray comes up with the rebound.
Ball from beyond the arc, but they got to get it going inside first.
4 players averaging double figures for the Atlanta Dream. Jordan Canada, one of them, just under 12 points per game. Pace is a very important factor for Atlanta in transition. Short on the three, but that's why, because they get a lot of good looks in the open floor.
And right away you see Sikakone give
Canada, as we mentioned, just 2 points away from another double-double. She had the 10 assists against Seattle. Angel Reese, all the way up the Jordan Canada hovering Georgia Amoore. Amoore behind the back, pulls up in the middle. It is well documented that Angel Reese is a monster on the O board, so them not giving up points off of it, you would think is on the play. So Alicia Gray with the steal and the pick 6 for 2 and puts Atlanta at 10-6.
Atlanta has 4 of the top 10 players in steals per game, including Alicia Gray. Absolutely, and that's where the Dream hurt this Washington team. The last time that they played them, they forced turnovers, they scored off of those, and that's where the Dream are tops in the WNBA in that category of the floor. They're just getting the ball out, make her miss and going.
Another turnover for the Mystics. Jordan Canada with Edna has shown throughout the season and have scored on every turnover from the Mystics. Off the bat, a career high 30 points against Portland. Just to mention too, the previous 3 games, she only had a combined 11 points.
That is the case.
10 on the shot clock. Olsen sends it to Lauren Betts. Lauren Betts trying to shoot over Medina Okad and gets the bucket. Off the mark for the 3. Here comes Georgia Amoore on the left side of your screen. Aletha Flores sends it outside and a bucket goes. The shot clock does reset, so she did draw iron. They have 9 to work with. Ryan Howard bounces around and another 2. One just by 3. You mentioned earlier in our pregame show that coach was even saying that this last one has to be one they throw away and how they respond, and let it fly. Couldn't connect on the 3. We're in the final minute of the first quarter. Shakira Austin all the way down the floor and gets the bucket in the floor. Took some time for the bench to get in a rhythm for Atlanta. They're being outscored 8-0. Angel Reese with another offensive rebound and puts it back for 2.
But it was a good decision to go back up one-on-one.
Saw the pace in that as well, just being decisive in what she wanted to do. Got blocked at the top of the key, freed up some space for Shakira Austin, who was leading all scorers with 9 points. Atlanta struggling from the 3-point line right now, 1 for 9, you mentioned it.
Taking the ball up the floor.
Ryan Howard might have gotten a piece of that. 8 on the shot clock, here comes Gray. At the rim, and the finish, count the bucket. Angel Reese had 18 points and a season high 17 rebounds at the time. Their first meeting against Washington, Atlanta was able to walk away with that 109-77.
I mean, I don't think she agrees with the call, but at the end of the day, that is a heightened focused area for the referees this season.
I'm not sure if that was a nutmeg, but not 28 for some time, as both teams have gone cold after that timeout. All the way to the rim, and the first bucket. They're shooting 56% from the field. Atlanta has dropped to 38. Deep touch for Lauren Betts. 7-footer going at Angel Reese and gets the bucket. 10 on the clock. The backdoor eaten up by Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard gets it back from the wing. The 3 is good.
Third quarter was ridiculous. Atlanta 67%, Seattle 86%, 12 of 14.
Cody McMahon was off for the 3. Kiki Iriafen.
Those in the last couple games, that Atlanta has played. She's just been really good inside of the paint.
Austin outside, finds the bottom of the net.
And Shakira Austin can do that. She
Swipe Shakira Austin. That's a technical foul that was given during the break. Now on the other end, there were officials gathering to make sure that both teams. 8 seconds. Shakira Austin going against Angel. Quick release for Georgia. Amoore off the glass. I suppose that counts.
Georgia Amoore says the bank is always open for me.
That is just the third three for
It's
Washington.
going to go on the other side of the rim like that.
Area Finn. The double. Yeah. Got her first field goal about 3 minutes into the third quarter. Jordan Canada. Flores saved it back to JC. Bad idea.
They put it back in, which is a no-no. She scored off of it.
Underneath, deep seal. Off the mark. Nothing there. Atlanta will return back to Gateway Center Arena after this game. A long floor game. The drive. Prosper good on the take.
That was a beautiful move, beautiful take from Prosper to go to the interior and find the paint.
Gray with the release and one.
Almost took Ryan Howard's head off on that one.
5 on the shot clock. On the inside, Dugalich. That's connected. A couple of threes that have gone down as well. Prosper with big minutes in the third quarter. Shakira Austin, step back three. Finds it. It's Ryan Howard now with 18 points. She's been pretty good. She's been perfect from the free throw line.
It's been start to finish. But again, Flores with another one.
Howard's got her back. Spread out. Shakira Austin sends that back to Angel Reese.
If you're not in the frame, you got to be able to get down and defend with your team.
Yeah, the whistle was for a turnover from Cody McMahon. So Atlanta gets a penalty to text for Angel Reese in the game.
And she definitely has to be careful with that one. I mean, she's got the fouls, but she does have that tech with Cody McMahon. Onion Wede and Area Finn with the low scoring.
Ryan Howard had time to ball game.
And she just gives them a little bit of breathing room in this one when you can feel the pressure as Washington keeps coming back.
Backdoor by Michaela Onyenwere. They did have 4 days of a break. They flew to the nation's capital to take some time. See if they can fine-tune some things.
Incidental contact, but it is in fact a foul.
A bucket here could put Washington up for the first time since the first quarter.
And look at the run that Washington is on. The last 2 minutes, 8-0. That's exactly how they've got back in this game.
Ryan Howard
Score. She sits third in that area because she draws so much bodies to her. Just the gravity of the defense her way.
quick spin by Shakira Austin gets the bucket.
See my point guard and how she handled that. Great job, Angel Gray.
Now Alicia Gray sends it back out. Shakira Austin has been all over the glass in this ball game. She has 8 rebounds to add to her 21 points. Short shot clock again.
And that's why Naz Hillman is back in this game. We saw the crucial 3 and now a crucial rebound that saved the possession. You know, Washington hates to see a tie game coming down this late.
Kiki and Washington string together 2 impressive wins, or will Atlanta get back in the win column and break the 3-game skid? The dish. We'll see how this one comes to a close. Jordan Canada with the dive by Angel Reese, up and under, and a good bucket out of the time. Washington, who surged back in the third quarter, as we mentioned, after the 5 threes in the third quarter. The in and out attempt late, no good for Alicia Gray. And Washington gets their redemption